It is in fact the Trinamool Congress which is hurting the growth of West Bengal. 148 listed companies have left Bengal. 6,447 companies, unlisted companies, have left Bengal.
Ma'am, since 2014, in the last 10 years, there have been 1 lakh farmer suicide. That's 1 suicide every hour. These aren't just numbers. They're a grim reminder of a system that abandons those who feed the nation while they conveniently feed lies to the entire country. They boasted of digital India, but conveniently ignore the dire state of our schools. While flashy slogans flood social media, the harsh reality is PM Poshan remains stagnant, leaving millions of children without nutritious food. More than 50% of the children under the age of 5 suffer from chronic malnutrition, with 17% underweight, 36% stunted, and 6% wasted. A crisis screaming for attention. And yet, the budget for PM Poshan remains dejectedly inadequate, proving once again that the union government is invested more in headlines than hungry children. Another half-truth: before the elections, the NDA government or the ruling party, BJP, promised LPG cylinders for all. But in reality, 1.2 crore households, I repeat the figure, 1.2 crore households could not afford even a single refill in 2022-23 because of their exorbitant price hikes. This is not upliftment. This is abandonment. When people have to choose between a meal and a refill, their promise is nothing but a cruel joke. In 2019, the cabinet approved 8,574 crore for the census. Yet in 2025, today, even after 5 years, only 570 crore has been allocated in this year's budget. 5 years late and still counting. And this is not happening this year either. But why does this matter? Why am I talking about census? Because without a census, every policy, every income tax slab revision, and every economic projection is simply and just a blind projection and a blind gamble. The Nari Shakti Vandan Adhiniyam, Women Reservation Act, which was passed by calling a special session 18 months back in 2023, can't be implemented as its rollout depends on the completion of the next census and subsequent delimitation. Both are yet to be scheduled. The government seems to prefer running the country on guesstimates and propaganda rather than real data, because facts expose their failures and they would rather keep the nation in the dark. As we look at the economic policies of the NDA government, one cannot help but see a pattern. And what is the pattern? Ma'am, the pattern is of or if I am to say, it resembles the tale of a reverse Robin Hood. What is a reverse Robin Hood? We know the story of Robin Hood, taking from the rich and giving to the poor. BJP has mastered the art of taking from the poor and giving it to the wealthy elite. So reverse Robin Hood. For instance, I'll give you an example. For instance, the waiving of corporate loans worth thousands of crores using taxpayers' money, while poor farmers struggling with small debts are left to suffer. The government claims to have no money to increase subsidies on essential commodities, yet it slashes corporate tax rates, giving billionaires an even bigger slice of the pie. This is not economic justice. This is economic favoritism at its worst. Then I talk about, or rather I'll come to half federalism. You know, all the members sitting in this house have never heard of this phrase. This is a phrase that I've coined. Half federalism. Why I say half federalism? I'll give you another example just to understand it better. Madam, in Bihar, BJP's ally, Janata Dal United or JDU, have 12 seats. That means BJP has 12 MPs in Bihar. And in Bengal, BJP has 12 MPs. BJP is in power in Bihar and BJP is not in power in Bengal. So Bihar gets bonanza, Bengal gets blockade. This is happening.
To the Mandrea, very valid, very relevant, very sensitive, important for West Bengal. We've answered this several times. Now I'm answering on excise, but the issue has been raised. So I will answer it, sir, just as I've answered a member from Tamil Nadu. Sir, as per the Mandrea Act 2005, it is the responsibility of the state government to ensure transparency and accountability in the implementation of the scheme. Based on central team's inspection reports highlighting implementation issues, the Ministry of Rural Development had sent several communications to the state saying, please do the rectification. I'm told there's still some rectification pending. Consequently, the funds were stopped since March 2022 under Section 27 of the Act due to non-compliance with the central government's directives. The latest action taken report, sir, dated 11th July 2025 this year, the West Bengal state has reported completion of recoveries of 4.81 crores identified by the central teams in 4 districts, which means the central team pointed out something, after which the correction and rectification work is started. They've collected 4.81 crores from 4 districts, along with the status of the disciplinary action initiated in this regard. This itself, I think, is an admission that things were misused. All right, sir, of Mandrea. Subsequently.
No. You got your own opportunity to speak now. Minister is
not interested in the reply. After my giving the reply, you raise more issues.
No. Nothing will go on record except minister's reply.
Sir, ministry subsequently. Thank you, sir. Please do listen to the reply, and then you may permit them to ask more questions if you want, sir. Subsequently, the Ministry of Rural Development, again a letter on 11th November 2025, requested the state government to furnish a comprehensive action taken report with regard to the total districts of the state, along with the details of financial recoveries made, disciplinary proceedings which have been taken, criminal action, and all other corrective measures undertaken by the state. Sir, between 2006-07 to 2013-14, the central funds which were released to West Bengal under Mandrea stood at 14,985 crores. 2006-07 to 13-14. Now, between 2014-15 to 21-22, comparable number of years, our government has released 54,416 crores, which represents a 261% increase in Mandrea alone. 14,985 compared with 54,416. 61% increase, irrespective of the fact that we are still asking them for taking action where things have been pointed out as not right. So the commitment of the central government as regards Mandrea beneficiaries in the state of West Bengal is absolutely there, and we expect that this transparency with which we want to handle it will continue. Now, further, the Honourable Member has said Central Road and Infrastructure Fund is not being transferred. I want to just highlight, sir, 24-25 RE, 25-26B, the government has so far transferred 13.25 lakh crores since 2002 to 2003. 2002-2003 down to 2025-26, 13.25 lakh crores has been transferred under this head. Central Road and Infrastructure Fund. How much was collected, sir? Because it's a cess? No, it's a fund collected. 12.62 lakh crores were collected in the same period. Collection is 12.62 lakh crores. What went as under this head to Bengal is 13.25 lakh crores. No, total.
No. She is not yielding. You please, please, my dear. You will get your chance when you are speaking. It is for the minister to reply now.
I'll finish, sir. I'll finish and then you can.
Yes. My dear. You understand.
Sir, I'm talking to you only, sir. Further question was raised.
No.
Oil industry.
No sound from this side. No cross talking. No. You please sit down. Let her complete her reply. Please.
Sir, thank you very much, sir. I want the other point which was raised by the honourable member was Oil Industry Development Fund, OIDF, has not been transferred for appropriate usage. I want to say, sir, an action taken note was conveyed to the PAC, Public Accounts Committee, that since the government has been financing various activities under the budget,
nothing will go on record except the minister's reply.
An action taken note was conveyed to the Public Accounts Committee that since the government has been financing various activities from the budget which qualify as development of oil industry within the purview of the Oil Industry Development Act of 1974, and in view of the emergent situation of energy security, such expenditure is likely to increase in the near future. It was therefore further stated that these activities have been financed through the resources of the GOI, of which cess under the Act is a part. But to avoid further confusion, Government has decided to constitute Oil Industry Development Fund as per the provision in Section 18 of the Oil Industry Development Act of 1974. The fund has been created in public account of India and has been operationalized from 24-25, financial year 24-25. An amount of 17,730 crore and 19,376 crore was provided for transfer to the OIDF, which is the Oil Industry Development Fund, in the RE of 2024-25 and in BE of 25-26 respectively. So on the Oil Industry Development Fund, I've given you what has happened and how much fund has been transferred. The fund creation also to enable specific oil development activities to be funded from the fund rather than from the budget. So that has been explained, sir. So next, also from Honorable Member Sagarika Ghosh, is don't neglect West Bengal. So I want to say, sir, don't neglect is not necessary at all. I'll tell you the kind of things we've done for West Bengal. Sir, West Bengal has never been... No, they don't want to hear this.
No. Madam, this is not correct. What is it?
She said you can ask after.
No, I am not saying anything. You please sit down. You have elaborately you talked on this bill. You please be seated. Let the minister continue her reply.
Sir, West Bengal has never been...
Nothing will go on record except the minister's reply, please.
Sir, West Bengal has never been ignored by this government. In fact, it is Trinamool Congress which is hurting the growth of the people of West Bengal. I repeat this. It is in fact the Trinamool Congress which is hurting the growth of West Bengal. Sir, I'll give you a classic example for that. West Bengal withdrew from Ayushman Bharat scheme in January 2019. Is that good for Bengal? Industries are leaving West Bengal. Only recently, I answered a question to one of the honorable member of parliament about the number of industries which have left West Bengal. In fact, off the cuff, I can even tell you, sir, subject to correction, 1947, when India got its independence, the contribution of West Bengal for industry in the country's GDP was somewhere in the range of 27%, subject to correction. I can get you the papers. But today it has come down to minimum 3%, sir. Is that West Bengal government? Sir, industries are leaving West Bengal. I've answered a member of parliament's question. I wish I can get that copy so that I can read the exact numbers. I wish my people in the gallery can give me the letter so that I'll present it to the table office here.
You need not answer to them so elaborately.
People are suffering.
Go back to
Sir,
your...
people are suffering.
No, this is not correct. When she was speaking, when she was speaking, she was not disturbed by anyone. Don't do this. This is becoming your habit. That is not good.
Sir,
nothing will go on record except minister's reply.
Sir, I will give you data. Equally, I'll give you my personal example, sir. In my family, there's a member who lives in Kolkata. They wanted to just whitewash their house and paint the doors. They got the paints. They wanted to do it. There were people who came to the house.
Minister, kindly be specific. No need to answer to all their observations. You please address to me.
I'm talking to you, sir. Sir, 5.94 lakh crores has been given under tax devolution since 2014. Till now, 4.4 times increase versus 1.34 lakh crores given during 2004 to 14. 2004 to 14, sir, 1.34 lakhs. Now, since 2014, 5.94 lakhs have gone to Bengal under tax devolution. So, comparison देखिए sir. Then, Finance Commission did not tell us to give SASKI funds, which is given for 50 years, interest free. 24,000 crore has gone to Bengal under SASKI, sir. Not under Finance Commission recommendation. Prime Minister Modi's desire was recovery after COVID should be good. So, Bengal received 24,000 crores. Kalyani, 11 medical colleges have been opened in West Bengal, sponsored by centrally sponsored scheme. That is our scheme. 11 medical colleges. Railways, under the NDA government, West Bengal received a record budgetary allocation of 13,955 crore for railway projects in the year 25-26 alone. Just 1 year. It is over 3 times the average outlay of 380 crore during 13,000. Sir, which is over 3 times the average outlay of 4,380 crore during 2009-14, sir. I told you, sir, about the number of companies which have left West Bengal. I give you the data, I will authenticate it, I have no problems. From 1st April 2011 to 2025, 30th September, 448 listed companies have left Bengal. 6,447 companies, unlisted companies, have left Bengal.
Madam, I think we can stick to the Central Excise Amendment Bill alone.
This is a data that I'm giving.
Honorable Minister, I think you can now stick to the Central Excise Amendment Bill, please. You address to me
Yes,
and
sir.
conclude.
Other than that, sir, 101 Amrit railway stations, sir. 101 Amrit stations at 3,847 crores are being developed. 1,650 kilometers have been electrified. 98% have been electrified in the entire Bengal. 2,000 kilometers, 2,300 kilometers of national highway constructed in Bengal since 2014. Sir, other than this, Bagdogra Airport development in Siliguri at an estimated cost of 1,409.
Honorable Minister, you please reply only regarding the Central Excise Amendment Bill. Please
conclude. Any
conclude.
further, sir?
Yes, please.
So the excise
conclude.
bill
Yes.
will have to be considered by this honest August House and passed.